Good Tuesday morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Tuesday, May 30th. We will be doing these fire potential briefings 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, up until June 11th, at which they will become 7-day products as it is that time of year. So without any further ado, let's look at fire potential impacts. We have no significant impacts. We will see some isolated showers and thunderstorms across the central Sierra and into the mountains of central Utah. Increasing shower and thunderstorm chances Thursday in the north, otherwise drying and warming up by the end of the week and into the weekend. We could also see gusty winds ahead of a cold front over western and northern Nevada today. That'll spread eastwards into Nevada and Utah on Wednesday, and we'll take a look at all that in just a moment. Precipitation, past 24 hours on the left-hand side, just a few scatterings, not much at all. On the right-hand side, the past 7 days, quite wet across parts of south-central Idaho and into parts of Wyoming and into northern Utah as well. Fire activity map, things are starting to pick up a little bit. Recent fires in the yellow, fires within the last 24 hours are ongoing in the red, and these are primarily small fires, generally a couple of acres or a quarter of an acre. In the purple, we also have prescribed burns still ongoing. We're in that transition time period up in the mountains of Idaho, as well as across some of the higher terrain of the Wasatch Range. Taking a look at current fuel conditions, our ERCs, stations up north, still not quite reporting. A lot of them still have snow cover, but across central and southern areas, you can see where we are in the moist category to where we start getting a little bit drier into the yellow and even the tan shade down to the Arizona Strip, where ERC percentiles are in the 70th plus range. Even an isolated station up here in Utah, but by and large, it's in the southern areas, which you would normally expect this time of year to be experiencing a significant drying trend. A look at our infrared satellite imagery with upper level maps superimposed. You can see a ridge of high pressure starting to drift to the east. This was our warm and dry weather maker the past few days over this past holiday weekend. But you can see a deeper low and an associated front now moving onshore across the Pacific Northwest and Northern California. This will bring the change in the weather in terms of more instability and more showers over the next couple of days. So with that, let's take a look at our current weather map on the left-hand side. This shows the ridge of high pressure over us, and you can see the moisture, the high moisture levels in the green and the drier air masses in the tannish colors as we start transitioning from the high pressure ridge to this approaching trough of low pressure. But by and large, our significant fire potential, our dryness levels, still quite benign except for far southern areas. If we look specifically for minimum afternoon humidity, you can see a single digit to low teens across much of Nevada and southern Utah and the Arizona Strip, considerably higher as you head further north. And on the right-hand side here, the maximum afternoon winds, you can see from the south here, picking up in the orange shades, 25 to 30 lighter winds further to the east. On Wednesday, tomorrow, this high-pressure ridge shifts a bit further to the east. You can see that deeper moisture with clouds and showers starting to spread over western areas. Still no significant fire potential issues, no significant departures from the previous day. And you can see relative humidity-wise moistening up a bit in the far western areas, but still quite dry. Southern Nevada, Arizona Strip, southern Utah. You can see the belt of winds here on the right-hand side starting to increase, this time more over eastern Nevada. The purplish shades here are possibly peak winds near 40 miles per hour. Now, if we look at Thursday, high pressure ridge moves well off to the east. We are seeing moisture pushing into the eastern areas, no significant fire potential again, and relative humidity moistening up here across northern Nevada, still quite dry, but more confined to southern locations again. And you can see the stronger belt of winds now shifting into Utah. And some of this here is feedback. This is just basically from thunderstorm outflow that the computer model suggests could occur. So we'll see some showers and thunderstorms across parts of central eastern Idaho and into parts of western Wyoming. So here's a look at our total 3-day precipitation from Tuesday morning through Friday morning, and you can see most of it in far northern Nevada and up into the mountains of central Idaho, where you can see locally over or close to an inch of rain in some of the highest terrain. Otherwise, just some scatterings, most areas staying fairly dry, so we'll continue the drying trend. And then looking further down the road towards Friday, you can see we're not in a ridge or a trough of low pressure, just zonal flow, but starting to see drier air mass humidities coming up from the south. Fire potential still shows nothing significant. On Saturday, a bit of moisture starts creeping into northwestern Nevada, maybe some showers there, otherwise just seasonable conditions. On Sunday, a deeper trough of low pressure starts forming off the northern California area, and that could start increasing winds and also start increasing moisture again into parts of Nevada, but more so into Idaho and into Wyoming. And then on Monday, low pressure deepens over Idaho, so more clouds and showers there, keeping those fields very moist through that area. Again, no significant changes on our fire potential map. And if we total up precipitation over the next 7 days, you can see the highest amounts in those areas in the higher terrain of Idaho, but still continuing that drying trend, especially across Nevada and the Arizona Strip and parts of western Utah. Taking a look further down the road, our 8 to 14 day outlook takes us through June 6th through the 12th. We do see a signal for much above normal temperatures. If this pans out, this could even be near record warmth and also dryness across northwestern Nevada. So staying dry, staying warm. So in some of those areas where they've had significant grass growth this spring, they'll be drying out quite considerably as we head into the early part of June. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day. Our next briefing will be coming up tomorrow, Wednesday.